When prenatal testing showed Chris and Michelle Higgins that their child Owen had hydrocephalus, a condition that causes a buildup of fluid in the brain, they were devastated.
We went in just to find out whether it was a boy or a girl or anything, and then they sit down and say, well, we're sorry, but something's not right.
The first few years of 4-year-old Owen's life proved to be a big challenge.
We weren't ever sleeping because we had to watch him all the time.
They had to watch him all the time because Owen's condition leaves him prone to seizures.
His seizures are pretty dramatic. You know, he tends to throw up, and then he will start convulsing, and then he will stop breathing.
The Higgins needed help, an extra set of eyes and ears, so they got Jigsaw.
The biggest thing that she does here in the house is to get his seizure meds.
When Jigsaw sees Owen seizing, somebody in the family will yell,
"Get the bag."
Jigsaw will then go and grab a bag with all the essential medications Owen needs while he's having a seizure. The seizures are physically draining, so after Jigsaw gets all of the medicine and the family is making sure Owen's all right,
he reaches out to her and she licks him and she, gives him the attention that we can't at that point.
But getting meds is not all Jigsaw does. When the family sees Owen is in distress, they'll tell Jigsaw to get help. She can also be an extra hand and carry some things and even push doors open. St. Francis is the Roanoke organization that trains dogs like Jigsaw. Now, St. Francis tells us it takes around 2 years to train a dog like Jigsaw to do all the tasks that she does. But despite it being a long and involved process, families receive these dogs for a pretty small fee. And that small fee has helped make a difficult situation a little better.
He's the happiest 4-year-old, and he smiles and he still snuggles in a way that 4-year-olds are usually too busy to bother with by this age.
The Higgins didn't name the dog Jigsaw, but it's an appropriate name, a reminder that many of life's puzzles may never be solved, but having a friend to lean on, even if it is a dog, can make things a little easier. In Elliston, David Kaplan, News 7. For at least one day, Syracuse bowlers get to play with their city's new toy. The On Center hosted what they call a shakedown, which gives local bowlers the opportunity to roll them down like the pros.
They have RuPaul, Worker Girl, and there's flashing lights and twinkling lights, and it's just it's like you're walking on a runway, like a runway model.
Between the high-tech scoreboard, the 48 lanes, the 500-seat arena, and the Jumbotron, it's no wonder that local bowlers of all skill levels and all ages wanted to see what the $1.4 million spent on this project could buy. Now, this shakedown brought about 300 people into the lanes today here at the On Center. Whether they were professionals just gearing up for the tournament to see what the venue was all about, or whether they were amateurs trying to stare down those pins and make them fall. I wasn't too successful.
We're just here having a little fun today, practicing.
Sam Ventura has traveled all around the country competing in the Senior Bowling Tour in all kinds of venues, but even he is impressed with the quality of the lanes.
This is going to be awesome. This is good stuff.
Even more awesome is the expected $40 million that tournament organizers are expecting the championship to bring in. But the local bowlers who came to the shakedown say they're just excited to show off all the city has to offer.
I mean, to host this kind of event and have local people working in it and local people participating in it, it's really cool to be part of it.
More evidence that locals are expecting this event to bowl nothing but strikes. David Kaplan, NCC News.